The South African Music Rights Organization is giving an organizational update in Johannesburg at this moment. The organization is gripped by a deepening crisis as divisions within its board spill into the public arena. We understand now Chairperson Nicholas Maweni is on the podium. Let's listen in.
On that platform. The other one that I want to deal with is that the board is divided and there's no governance structure. Members, SAMRO is not, by nature, to start with this, the way in which the SAMRO board is constitute of the following classes of directors. One, it has composers. Two, it has publishers. Three, it has outside independent people who don't come from the industry. Four, it has got two members of the executives, which is the CEO and the CFO. So that's the classes of directors that we have within the organization. It's brilliant because as independent directors, we don't have industry knowledge. But what we do have is governance and other experiences that we bring to the board. Our composers, they bring a lot of industry experience as well as the publishers. You're bound to have robust engagements with each other. And that is one of the things that we welcome. You really don't want to have a board that really thinks the same. It's important for the board to be diversified, to have diverse views, because then at least you know you've covered all the bases. And if anybody feels that the board is divided purely because we have robust engagements, I don't know. I don't think that's fair. It's okay for one to feel that way, but I can assure you, it is an important thing. What is not very good is when, as a board has made a decision, for you or anybody as an individual to go outside and distance themselves from that. I think the Companies Act and good governance deals with those. That's one thing that I really want to share on that one. The other thing is that members are calling for the independent board members to step down, and then the question is why we're not stepping down. We as board members, irrespective of whether we are composers, whether we're publishers or independent directors, we serve at the behest of members. Members have appointed us to be on this board. It was appointed by members. Members have the right to remove us as long as members follow the right process as outlined in the Companies Act as well as outlined in our MOI. We will do whatever our members want following the right processes. The other one was that at the EGM held on the 29th, members were not allowed to attend, and I think I've already addressed that one. You know what was very sad about this incident was a week before the EGM, there were social media posts that were floating around, sharing incorrect information, telling people that, by the way, SAMRO's EGM is now going to be at the SAMRO offices. So you can definitely see that there is this, I don't know what you call it, a third force, or these handful individuals who are really trying to peddle something. I mean, the comms team had to really work hard to deal with this misinformation that was put out there in terms of misleading our members, to say to them, no, the SAMRO EGM is going to be at the office. It was never. The notice was very clear that it's going to be virtual. As I've explained, and the reason why we decided to do that. And the Companies Act allows us, and our MOI allows us to do that. But also we're very careful, and we understand that data is quite expensive. But as long as we're being fair to everybody, locally or nationally, as well as and to some of our international members.
That is the South African Music Rights Organization there briefing the media on what seems to be some issues that have been gripping the organization over the past few months. And we've heard and seen some of those issues play out in the public domain. We park it here for now as we continue to keep a very close eye on the story for you this hour.